Welcome back, Dan Northwest. It's the new cooking competition that has us fired up. Set in the Wilderness, Pitmasters is a non-stop week-long battle where teams compete to prove they make the best live fire barbecue.
If you thought barbecue was just ribs and hot dogs,
think again.
Awesome Sauce 3000.
Every challenge tests a different side of the craft.
This is where it gets hardcore.
3 components.
3 different live fire techniques.
Nothing but flavor training.
Your next big burn, surf and turf.
Oh, baby, this is as perfect as they get.
Whole hog, whole lot of work.
I can skin a pig head in 43 seconds.
Hog's dirty to me.
For 7 straight days and nights, they'll cook and survive a relentless battle against the elements.
It's snowing, raining.
It's hailing!
And the clock.
1 minute.
Run.
Will not be defeated by a rack of ribs today.
And we welcome the Pitmasters team from Tacoma, Reginald, Jacob, Howell, and Denzel Johnson. Welcome, guys.
Thank you for having us. Good morning.
Good morning. Reginald, I'm going to start with you. Describe this show. This is not just a cooking competition in a kitchen. You're out in the middle of it.
Yeah, in the middle of Utah, man, a 24-hour live fire. So it's a nonstop situation from building our fires to keeping them going all night. You know, we're sleep deprived, doing these long big burn challenges. It was quite the task, man, but a show we feel is no one's done anything like it. So just to be a part of this inaugural cast, man, it was just a true honor.
And Denzel, so tell me about, like, you have to make your own fire you have to make your own pit?
Yep. So that's a huge element within the competition is, you know, being able to be a true pit master from conception of fire to, you know, building your own pit. So it's one of those things that we really pride ourselves on being able to do that and showcase our skills and, you know, really display what we can do for the Pacific Northwest. So it was a great opportunity.
So Reginald, how did you guys prepare for that? Like, do you have a lot of outdoor experience? Do you go camping a lot? Because it's one thing to do it on a grill that's a metal grill. It's another thing to have to build fire and do all these challenges.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of camping experience, live fire. Denzel and I, we both camp over the summer, and it's a big camping and hiking situation out here in the Northwest, man. I think you guys know that. So every opportunity that we had to prepare for the show, we were out in our own pits in the backyard, recalling techniques, talking over every kind of situation where we've had to build a kitchen from scratch. And I think those situations prepared us for the show.
Hey, Denzel, what was it about? How did you audition for the show? Like, how did you get known by these people?
You know, it was one of those things that they reached out to us. So it was a huge honor to be contacted and just kind of be on the radar on a national scale. So honestly, yeah, we didn't know anything about it. We didn't know it was happening. And it was just kind of something that dropped in our inbox. And we were like, like, this looks interesting. And we just kind of jumped on it and went on it. So it was a huge honor to be, you know, selected and reached out to for an opportunity like this.
Reginald, are there curveballs we can watch out for? Like,
oh yeah, there's always some curveballs, you know, with these kind of shows. We'll let you guys watch the show to find out. But just imagine us in the middle of the elements, high elevation. There's rain, there's snow, there's wind, there's fatigue. So you'll see a lot of that, but not much. I'd rather say, and I'd rather you guys find out on the show.
Very tight-lipped on this one. Okay, so you guys have known each other since college, is that right?
Yeah.
So what was it about each other? Because then you started a restaurant in Tacoma, a well-beloved restaurant in Tacoma.
Yeah. So you got it, Denzel.
Yeah, that was one of the things that was really big for us was when it comes to social media. I mean, social media obviously has transformed, you know, the way we communicate in the world. And that's really how me and, Reggie really connected was social media. I was on the eastern side of Washington during college. I was cooking, you know, all my parties and stuff like that. And then Reggie was on the west side, killing it, doing his thing. So I was always an admirer of his food and seeing what he was doing within the culinary space. And it was always kind of a nod like, hey, I see what you're doing. I like what you're doing. And then eventually we just kind of connected and kept hooking up, and our friend groups were intertwined, and we just kind of, the rest was history from there. Like, once you try somebody's food, you connect on a different level. And that's really what happened for us. And it was just like, hey, we're both doing something really special, and I think we can make something happen. And that is how the birth of Grann happened.
Tell us about Grann, Reginald.
Yeah, Grann is a nod to, you know, the women in our lives, our grandmothers. We were raised by plenty of great women in our lives. So this restaurant just embodies family and those ethics. And we really wanted to make this space a community space, honor traditions, things in, you know, past and present, but also, you know, put our twist on it, which we've been doing with our culinary backgrounds. You know, before we, brought Grann together, it was Denzel at the barbecue and me, and I've worked all over, you know, this state, and it was just a moment leading to itself. So this restaurant just kind of embodies all of that, man. We've been blessed to be open. We're just past a year, and it's been just a great year and an honor. And just this show is just like a little icing on the cake.
When it comes to the show, and I buried the lead because you're playing for $50,000.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna guess by your smile, you did very well. But
you know,
people have to watch.
We're always happy. You know, we love what we do. You know, any chef, any pitmaster is proud of their work, and like we're very proud of the job that we did on the show, and we're just excited for everybody to see it.
When it came to the show, and you're competing against all these other pitmasters, was there a camaraderie, or was everybody was it kind of like what do you call it, frenemies? Oh, and you can take that, Reginald.
You know, with this industry, it's tight knit, man. You know, you go into competition and you're sizing everybody up, but at the end of all these things, after every service and every big event, chefs you haven't met you're automatically family. You know, we've stayed connected, and we're connected with some of those guys and other contestants, and instantly we knew we were gonna have a big family leaving the show.
Well, we want to let our viewers know that Pitmasters premieres Monday at 9 p.m. on Food Network, streams the next day on HBO Max. We'll have all the details on our website at ke2.com. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Come on to the studio and let's make some barbecue.
Yeah, we got you, man. We appreciate you guys.
Excellent. And we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Stay right there.